Hi, welcome back to my channel. You want to get a 100K personal loan, 100,000. You want that. I'm going to go ahead and let you know what you need to know before you go into a financial institution and apply, because this is secret that the banks, credit unions, and other places like lending club. There we go. Wow, can't believe I forgot about that. But essentially, yes. So these are the secrets that they're not gonna know. Why? Why trust what I say? Because I'm in the industry also. Stop.
All new Australia's
Play with me. I got you guys. That's why I am here. Okay, so go ahead and stay until the end. I'm gonna give you the most important factor out of everything that I can tell you. This is what it's gonna go ahead and be the most important to know. So, by further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first one is going to go ahead and be income hacking or residual income. So when you're doing a loan application and you're putting in your income that you receive, you're not obligated to put down your side businesses, any investments you're receiving. You put what you want to use to repay back the loan, and then they will make a decision. So what you can go ahead and do is let the loan officer know that, hey, I got an extra income that comes in, just to let you know. So to make them look at you at a positive perspective, because that's what you want to go ahead and do when you're sending it to an underwriter, which is a person that pretty much decides if they're going to give you a loan based off financial and a credit analysis. So, I don't want to point any fingers, but, you know, I ain't say it, but if you know, right? So, so again, you want to be able to go ahead and start and make that great first impression. The next is going to go ahead and be bank statement hacking. So essentially, what that is pretty much showing that you have funds in a bank account. So that can be anything. Let's say if you have $100,000. Let's say if you have 50, 60, 40, or even $30,000 in the bank in a bank account. That shows that, hey, well, if anything goes wrong, we can at least be able to recoup our money through this avenue. So, however you go about doing that is definitely your business.
That's a great idea.
I'm just providing with the options of what you can do to make yourself look like a better applicant. So, yes, do what you will with that information. So, the next one is going to be job time. So, job time is very important, especially for a caliber of this loan. I repeat, it's very important because again, they're giving you 100 grand. It's not you're asking for 2,500 or 5,000, right? So essentially, with job time, I want to say if you have at least a year and a half, that works. If you have less, it's not the end of the world. What can be compensating and make sure that you point out to the loan officers, like if you did change jobs or maybe you got laid off or fired, whatever the case may be, what you can tell if it's in the same profession. So let's say if you are a person that is a mechanic, but you went maybe from like a mom and pop to now to a dealership. Even though you've been there a couple of months, they'll see whatever else history that you provided on the application. Be like, okay, he just changed jobs. He's been doing this for like 5 years. Okay, we're good. So that stuff will happen. So don't freak out if it is those type of things. But if you're going from like, let's say, from a mechanic, now you want to be a photographer, yeah, that's red flags right there, or at least a concern for us people that review and make a decision on your loan application. Wink, wink, nod, nod. I think I did that wrong, but whatever. um, so that's something that's very important. The best, anything that's over 2 years, it's great. Wow, I'm telling you that is really nice. The next one is going to go credit history, and you guys are in for a treat. I'm gonna give you guys a little look at a credit report so you can see what we see when we're reviewing your loans. I was able to get this from a good friend of mine's in the industry, so let's go. Let me go ahead and show you. So credit history is very important. Again, making sure you have the highest credit score you can. I would say, anything under 750, it can start becoming a problem. That's, people that have under 750 credit score or 760 credit score. Normally they have a decent credit utilization. Maybe they have like, um, they're maybe like 20% utilized on their credit cards. Maybe they opened up multiple new accounts, which brought down how long they've had. Maybe they've missed a payment or two on a loan. Those are the type of people that I will see. Not people that have the worst or even okay credit, but people maybe that had a mistake or two. Or maybe they're just overutilized on their credit cards. Those are the type of people that would be under between like 700 to that 750 range, right? So making sure that you have a great credit history. So let me go ahead and show you guys. All right. All right. So this is a credit report. As we can see, this is kind of like a summary of it. Right now, this person has a 750 credit score, which is pretty high. That's what I like to see. His credit utilization, 91%. Remember what I talked to you about? See, this is under that 760. Let's see, he has $177,000. That's how much he owes on unsecured debt. So let's take a look here. So right now we're focusing on the credit history. So right here on the side, that's where you'll see if there's any missed payments or anything of that nature. Also, you can see this person has a really great credit history. No missed payments. Let me see. Any open new accounts? Here it is. Any accounts open in the last 3 months? Zero. Any inquiries in the last 6 months? Zero. His oldest account, 2000. Also, went in 2025. So, this person's been having credit spotless for the last 7 years. I'm going to say 7 years because also within those 25, he may have missed a payment, etc. We can only see 7 years, just to let you know. So looking at this person right now, so let's take a look. So he has 2 mortgages. He may either have a second home or investment opportunity. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. He has a Capital One, 15,000, no balance. This is where it's at. This Bank of America, 160,000. Ooh, that's a lot. But this person did, I think, make 2 million. I was told. So what's
that you
160K to $2 million a year, right? That's nothing. That's probably like a month's worth of a paycheck. Let me see if it's calculating that correct. But anyway, not the point.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But yes, so this is very important. Getting back to this credit report. So yes, so we see he has credit cards. He's highly utilized, but he's paying them on time. Which again, those little factors here. We're looking at it. He has an auto loan. He had a $25,000 auto loan. He has a home equity that he's also paying. Which okay, look at that, doing a really good job. He's had 2 high auto loans, which right now he's paying one right now that he just took out 15 months ago. That's what this means. So overall, and then no inquiries. Look at this. Asked for an 80K personal loan. Is from what they went ahead and told me. So yeah. So looking at this person, you see how this person has a really clean credit. He's had credit for a very long time. He's never missed a payment, which is very important. He's had a lot of big loans, which are also very important when we're looking at someone's credit. So again, making sure you have a great credit history, the highest that you can. That'll be perfect. Mwah, right? All right, so now let's go to the final one, the one you've been waiting for. Let's go. So the one that's going to make a break this deal from you getting this loan is going to be loans comparable. So what this pretty much means is if you're applying for 100,000, 20,000, 50,000, whatever number is, you have to have something that's at least relatively or really close to that loan amount. So if this guy was asking for 100,000, I need to see other loans that he's had that's kind of in the same ballpark, right? So going back to this credit report here, as we can see, he's had this $160,000 credit card for 99 months. So that's more than 7 years. And granted, he's overutilized, but it shows he's never missed any payments. So this is like a great proof that you can use when it comes. If you don't have this, it's not going to be the end of the world, but it's going to be a lot harder for them to tell you yes when you've never managed this type of debt. We look at it like a when people do scams, we don't ever want to be the last one holding the bag. So they want to see some social proof that you've had this type of loans. And again, this is 160. He's managed pretty great. Paying, he has other decent amount of high unsecured loans. He's had a high auto loan for 63. He's been paying for 15 months. It's still relatively new, but he has he has high amounts. He paid off a 25, or he's halfway done to, I think, paying off a 25 k personal loan. He's doing great. So as you can see, um, you see how that's very important. That will make and break the deal. Well, that's all the time that I have for you guys. Go ahead and comment below what was the best or the highest personal loan you've ever had. I would like to definitely know. If there was anything that you weren't clear about, go ahead and comment below. I'll be here for you guys. So we'll see you guys on the next one.